Hello friends, welcome to Fairs Cloud Learn to Lead. Good morning to all the students. As you know, we already started the December month's topic wise current affair and we already covered so many topics. But today topic of discussion is Memorandum of Understandings and Agreements which was signed during the month of December 2022. So this topic is very important for every type of exam. So watch this video till last and watch carefully. But first of all, you have to download our application Careers Cloud from the Google Play Store. After that, log in with your email ID. Then click on this Crack Current Affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But the most important thing, what we are covering under this 1 year and the 2 year subscription, we are providing you daily section. In the daily section, you will receive 3 things. One is the detailed current affair. Second is the question and answer format of current affairs, but both will be provided in the form of PDF or in the form of ebook. And third is the quiz section, and this can be attempted only on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, we are providing 3 things. One is the detailed current affairs, second is the question and answer format, but both things will be provided in the PDF format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Next is the monthly section, and in the monthly section we are providing you 4 type of PDFs. One is the detailed current affair PDF which is known as study PDF. Next, all the detailed current affairs will be converted in the form of question and answer. That's why it is known as question and answer PDF, so that you can revise all the current affairs in the question and answer format. Next is the best 100 current affairs will be provided. That is also provided in the form of question and answer. And last is the pocket PDF. It means 1-liner, 2-liner or the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you, so that you can revise these current affairs very quickly before your exam. Next is topic wise current affair. This is very important section because we are providing 20 most important topic wise PDF. If you want to revise 1 or 2 particular topics, then you can use this topic wise PDF. If you are a banking student, then we are providing 3 things. One is detail, second is question and answer format of current affairs, but only related to banking and economy, and third is the quiz section. It is also only related to banking and economy, and you can attempt this quiz section only on our application on monthly basis. Next is exam PDF. If you want to cover all the current affairs before your exam of particular year, then you can use this exam PDF. Next is special current affairs section. In the special current affair, we are providing you budget and economic survey. 2 things we are providing. One is detail, budget and economic survey. Second is question and answer format of budget and economic survey. It means you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. If you are preparing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing state current affairs, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. First of all, you have to just download our application Careers Cloud, then click on this Crack Current Affairs section, and you can subscribe for 1 year as well as for 2 years. And if you want 10% extra discount, then you can use this code ASH10. If you have any query, then you can email us on this email ID or you can call us on this number. So let's start December month topic wise current affair, and today topic of discussion is MOU and the agreements. It means Memorandum of Understanding and Agreements which was signed during the month of December 2022. We will discuss under this video, and here is the first question. Which of the following institutes has not signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the Bureau of Indian Standards to introduce Indian Standard as an integral part of the curriculum? So recently, Bureau of Indian Standards signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the top 6 engineering institutes of India for introducing Indian Standard as an integral part of the curriculum. And the MOU was signed with the IIT Varanasi, Malviya National Institute of Technology, which is known as MNIT, and it is situated in Jaipur. Next is IIT Indore. Next is IIT Patna, IIT Madras, and National Institute of Technology or NIT Trichy. So these are the institutions under which Bureau of Indian Standards signed a Memorandum of Understanding. So which is not there? This is IIT Delhi, because IIT Madras is there, Patna is there, Indore is there. So answer of this question is 4. So remember, it is for the establishment of the BIS standardization chair professor at these institutions. Moving to next question. Which country has recently signed a Memorandum of Understanding with India to enhance the professional practices between the 2 countries? And this country is Chile. So answer of this question is second. So the Comptroller and Auditor General or CAG of India and the CAG of Republic of Chile have signed a Memorandum of Understanding to develop institutional as well as professional capacities and learn from each other's best practices in Chile. and the MOU was formally signed by Girish Chandra Murmu. Girish Chandra Murmu, who is currently the CAG of India. Moving to next question. Which state has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Coinbase to promote the Web 3.0 community? So this question is very important, and this state is Telangana. Answer of this question is 4. So the MOU was signed by the Principal Secretary, but the Telangana government has signed a memorandum of understanding with Coinbase, which is an American or USA based trading company, to jointly build a strong Web 3.0 community in the Telangana. And Coinbase will support Web 3.0 entrepreneurs of Telangana through the capacity building sessions, mentorship programs, promoting initiatives that are conducted with the help of Telangana's innovation ecosystem partners. Moving to next question. Name the state that has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Amara Raja batteries to set up a lithium ion battery gigafactory. So again, this is very important question. And again, the answer of this question is Telangana. Answer of this question is 3. So Amara Raja Batteries, which is also known as ARBL, signed a memorandum of understanding with the Telangana government to set up a lithium ion battery gigafactory in the Telangana with an investment of 9,500 crore over the next 10 years. And the gigafactory will be a state-of-the-art research and manufacturing facility with an ultimate capacity of up to 16 gigawatt per hour and a battery pack assembly unit of up to 5 gigawatt hour. And the initial facilities would include a first of its kind advanced energy research and innovation center, which will be named as the Amara Raja E-Hub near Hyderabad International Airport. Moving to next question. Which state's Infrastructure Development Board has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the National Investment and Infrastructure Fund Limited to help infrastructure opportunities? So static question, and this state is Tamil Nadu. Answer of this question is 3. It means the National Investment and Infrastructure Fund Limited, which is known as NIIFL, announced the signing of memorandum of understanding with the Tamil Nadu Infrastructure Development Board to help attract commercial capital into infrastructure opportunities in the Tamil Nadu under the public-private project model. Currently, 7 projects across the departments have been identified with potential investment ranging from 5 to 6,000 crore. Moving to next question. In December 2022, All India Institute of Ayurveda has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Dash Institute in Cuba and extended an agreement with the Rosenberg European Academy of Ayurveda in Dash country for 5 years to promote the Ayurveda across countries. So remember, one institute belongs to Cuba, and this institute is University of Medical Sciences. And next is Rosenberg European Academy of Ayurveda. It is situated in Germany. So answer of this question is very clear. Now answer is 3. So All India Institute of Ayurveda has signed a memorandum of understanding with the University of Medical Sciences in Cuba and extended an agreement with the Rosenberg European Academy of Ayurveda Germany for 5 more years to promote the Ayurveda across the continents or the countries. And the agreements were signed on the sidelines of the 9th World Ayurveda Congress and Arogya Expo, which was hosted in Goa, or exact place is Panjim. Moving to next question. With which country the Indian Embassy has recently signed 3 memorandum of understandings for the implementation of 3 high-impact development projects? Static question, and this country is Nepal. Answer of this question is 1. So the Ministry of Federal Affairs and the General Administration of the Government of Nepal and the Indian Embassy in Kathmandu have signed a 3 memorandum of understanding for the implementation of 3 high-impact developmental projects. And the developmental projects, one each in education, healthcare and drinking water facilities for the Nepalese people, are being undertaken with funding assistance from Indian government with a total project cost of 101.79 million Nepalese rupees. You don't have to remember the projects, just remember one project belongs to education, one belongs to healthcare, second and the third belongs to drinking water facility. Moving to next question. Which state's tourism department has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Airbnb to promote the inclusive tourism? And this state is Goa. Answer of this question is 2. So Airbnb signed a memorandum of understanding with the Department of Tourism, Government of Goa, to jointly promote Goa as one of the high potential tourism destination in India and around the world. And the MOU was signed on the sidelines of the official launch of the Rediscover Goa, a week-long celebrations of Goa's vast culture diversity beyond its beaches and the dazzling nightlife. And the partnership aims at encouraging travel to unique and lesser-known destinations and enabling economical, regenerative community-led tourism. Moving to next question. Which department has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare to develop the Krishi Decision Support System, Krishi DSS? So, a memorandum of understanding was signed by the Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare with the Department of Space. Answer of this question is 3, and it is to develop the Krishi Decision Support System, which is known as Krishi DSS. And the Krishi DSS will be developed using the geospatial technology and the associated databases to enhance the capability of all the agriculture stakeholders to make evidence-based decisions. And Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare is developing this Krishi DSS, a decision support system modeled after Gati Shakti using the RISAT-1A. RISAT-1A is India's first radar imaging satellite, and it was launched on 14th of February 2022. Moving to next question. Which state disaster management authority has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Indian Meteorological Department to strengthen and densify the weather forecasting network? So again, this question is important, and this state is hilly area of Uttarakhand. Answer of this question is 4. So Uttarakhand State Disaster Management Authority and the Indian Meteorological Department has signed a MOU in the Dehradun, Uttarakhand to strengthen and densify the weather forecasting network in the state of Uttarakhand, especially the hilly areas of Uttarakhand. And the MOU has been signed for the next 5 years for the installation of equipment for collecting weather data from the different places in the state. Moving to next question. Which company institute recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Cotton Textile Export Promotion Council regarding the branding, traceability and certification of the Kasturi Cotton India? It is just to promote the Kasturi cotton. And this organization is CCI, which is also known as Cotton Corporation of India. So CCI signed a memorandum of understanding with the Cotton Textile Export Promotion Council for branding, traceability and certification of Kasturi Cotton India on concluding day of the Kashi Tamil Sangamam in Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh. And the MOU was signed in the presence of Piyush Goyal ji, who is the Union Minister of Textile, Consumer Affairs and Food and Public Distribution and Commerce and Industry. Moving to next question. Which state has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Austin University of Texas, United States of America for the construction of Austin Smart City of Knowledge project? This question is very important, and this agreement was signed with the state of Uttar Pradesh. Answer of this question is 3. So UP government has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Austin University of the Texas in United States of America for the construction of Austin Smart City of Knowledge project in Uttar Pradesh at a cost of rupees $42 billion. And the MOU was signed during the visit of the UP government delegation to the United States of America as a part of efforts to attract investment ahead of the UP Global Investor Summit 2023. Moving to next question. Name the bank that has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the administration of Ladakh Union Territory as the preferred banker for all banking related services, and this status is given to the Jammu and Kashmir Bank. Answer of this question is 2nd. So Jammu and Kashmir Bank signed a memorandum of understanding with the administration of Ladakh Union Territory conferring preferential status to each other. Under this memorandum of understanding, the administration of Ladakh UT will nominate Jammu and Kashmir Bank as the preferred banker for all its banking related services, while as Jammu and Kashmir Bank would give the most favored client status to the Ladakh UT administration and its active permanent employees who maintain a salary account with the Jammu and Kashmir account or the bank. and the Jammu and Kashmir Administrative Council under the chairmanship of Manoj Sinha, Lieutenant Governor of the Jammu and Kashmir, approved the rehabilitation policy for children in street situation, which is also known as CISS, in order to safeguard them from the different hazards. Moving to next question. In December 2022, Innovations for the Defence Excellence signed its 150th innovation contract with Dash company named as Altair Infrasec Private Limited, and you have to tell me this company belongs to which area. This company belongs to Pune, Maharashtra. Answer of this question is 1. So, Innovation for Defence Excellence, famously known as IDEX, an initiative of the Department of Defence Production, signed an innovation contract with the Altair Infrasec Private Limited, which is based from Pune, Maharashtra, and this was the 150th contract of the IDEX. And Altair Infrasec Private Limited, Pune, is a winner of the Defence India Startup Challenge, which is known as DISC 7 Sprint Edition, on the theme Expendable Mobile Anti-Submarine Warfare Training Target capable of simulating the sound and movement of a submarine. Moving to next question. Which organization has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Ministry of Power for implementation of the early warning system for vulnerable hydro projects and the power stations? And this organization is DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization. Answer of this question is 4. So, the Ministry of Power signed a memorandum of understanding with the Defense Research and Development Organization for the implementation of early warning systems for the vulnerable hydropower projects, especially those that are located in the upper reaches of the hilly areas. And the Ministry of Power and the DRDO will jointly work towards developing suitable mitigation measures against the avalanches, landslides, glaciers, glacial lakes or other geohazards. And this early warning system is an integrated system of the hazard monitoring, forecasting, and especially the predicting disaster risk assessment, communication, and preparedness for the timely action to reduce disaster risk in advance of the hazardous events. Moving to next question. Name the company that has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Central Tuberculosis Division to undertake a tuberculosis elimination project in the Uttar Pradesh and Chhattisgarh state. Two states are there, one is Uttar Pradesh, second is Chhattisgarh, and this is Indian Oil Corporation Limited. Answer of this question is second. So remember, Indian Oil Corporation Limited signed a MOU with the Central Tuberculosis Division under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and the states of Uttar Pradesh and Chhattisgarh to undertake the intensified tuberculosis elimination project. And the MOU will bolster the vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to end the tuberculosis in India by the year of 2025, which is 5 years ahead of the target of Sustainable Development Goals of 2030. And the MOU for the anti-tuberculosis campaign was signed as a part of Indian Oil's corporate social responsibility. With this, Indian Oil becomes the first corporate to implement a large-scale active case finding campaign in all the 75 districts of the Uttar Pradesh, covering around 10% population once a year for 3 years. Moving to next question. Which state government and the Government of India has recently signed a cessation of operation agreement with Zhejiang United Front to promote peace? So again, important question, and this Zhejiang United Front belongs to Manipur. Answer of this question is 1. So the Government of India and Manipur government have signed a cessation of the operation agreement with the Zhejiang United Front, an insurgent group of the Manipur in New Delhi, to promote the peace. And the agreement was signed by the senior officers of the Union Home Ministry and the Manipur government and the representative of the Zhejiang United Front in presence of the State Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. So just study question, remember the question from the slide. Next question is, Atal Incubation Center has recently signed an agreement with the micro, small and medium enterprises for incubation of the newer technologies into the commercial products. So Atal Incubation Center at the Baba Atomic Research Center headquartered in which city? So it is headquartered in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Very simple question. Answer of this question is 4. So Atal Incubation Center at the Baba Atomic Research Center headquartered in Mumbai, Maharashtra signed an agreement with the micro, small and medium enterprises for the incubation of the newer technologies into the commercial products. The agreement was signed to commemorate the launch of the AIC or Atal Incubation Center at the BARC to speed up the conversion of the products from the research lab to the market. And under this framework of the Atal Incubation Center at BARC, the scientists at the BARC will mentor the incubating industries for further improvisation and development of the market ready products. So just remember the question as same as in slide. So this is all for today. I think you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching this video, and you can join our all platform like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Telegram channel. Telegram channel link is given in the description box. Thank you guys again for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Take care. Bye bye.